woman lived across on the left side of Fenwick Street. She took her lunch at 1. She liked the cold. She didn't mind the sleet. She had a red umbrella that she kept beside the door. She never opened it until the rain had soaked the floor.
How did you know her schedule?
I watched the way routines reveal a person from the outside in. The pharmacy was on my route. I simply paid attention. On Thursday, she would come around the back where no one goes. She'd feed the cats that lived there. She called each one. She always knows.
She knew the cats by name?
She named them. Yes, I learned the names. I thought that said a lot. A woman who names strays is someone careful not to be forgot. I started keeping notes, not for anything, just to remember the way she left at 1:15, the way she dressed in November. There is something about a person who keeps a faithful small routine that makes you feel the world is held, that's something bright and clean. She was ordinary in the way that only rare things are. She was ordinary every day, and I was watching from afar. And I knew that she was lonely. I could tell it from the way she opened that red umbrella only after the rain came. By February, I could tell you when her light would go to dark. I knew she read at 9 o'clock. She always stopped before midnight. She had a plant. I couldn't see it clearly from the street, but something on her windowsill moved slightly in the heat.
You watched her window for how long?
I wouldn't call it watching, I would call it being present. The way you learn a painting when the light is at its best. She put the umbrella out one morning, red against the gray, and I wrote that down because it seemed important in some way.
Why did it seem important?
Because she only opened it when she had no choice. I think I understood her better than I recognized that voice. I started keeping notes, not for anything, just to remember the slight way that she tilted her head, walking into December. There is something about a person who has never looked your way that makes you feel you know them more than those who see them every day. She was ordinary in the way that only rare things are. She was ordinary every day, and I was watching from afar. And I knew that she was lonely. I could tell it from the way she opened that red umbrella only after the rain came. I don't think she ever saw me.
I don't think she knew that someone
watched the Thursday cats and counted
every time she took the long way.
I was always very careful.
I was always very gentle.
I believe that real devotion
is the kind that needs no answer.
And the cats, are they still there? I don't know. I stopped going to the pharmacy that way. After March, there wasn't any reason.
She came out at 1:15.
She came out at 1:15.
The umbrella stayed inside.
It had not rained in quite a while.
She came out at 1:15.
Until she didn't. I had been watching long enough to understand her patterns well. The way a weather system has a logic you can learn to tell. She fed the cats in any cold, but not when she was low. And I could see it in the way she carried herself slow.
What do you mean, when she was low?
There is a certain way a person holds their keys when something's wrong. They don't look up, they move the long way. Tuesday trips are gone. She stopped on the 14th. I had written the 15th in my book. I was 3 days off. That bothered me more than it should.
3 days off from what? Exactly?
From when I thought she'd stop it. It was a small precision error. I don't like imprecision. I thought I knew her better. I had a notebook, I won't say how many pages in, but there is something satisfying about predicting where things end. She stopped the Thursday cats on March the 14th. Cold, clear day. The umbrella was still by her door. I saw it when she came to throw away. I was 3 days off, and I keep thinking about those 3 days. 3 days between my number and the truth of her afraid. I gave myself credit for the method and the care. 3 days is close.
3 days
Means I was almost there. She changed her route in early April, took the longer way to work. I had anticipated that. It's in the second book. She stopped looking at the cat's alley when she passed that end of street. I thought about leaving something there, a comfort, small, discreet.
What did you leave?
Just food for the cats, so the corner still had something good. I think she saw it once. She paused. I think she understood. I think she felt that someone cared about the things she cared about. I find that very moving still. That pause, that slight lookout.
You were there when she paused?
I happened to be passing. I was on my usual route. It was a Thursday. Habit is a difficult thing to uproot. I had a system, I won't say how long it took to build.
But there is something settling about knowing a space is filled.
She moved her umbrella from the door to somewhere I couldn't see. And that was the first time she did something that surprised me. I was 3 days off, and I keep thinking about those 3 days. 3 days between my number and the truth of her afraid. I gave myself credit for the method and the care. 3 days is close.
3 days
Means I was almost there. I don't think I frightened her. I think she was already frightened. The way some people are when the world is slightly too much. I was a detail she noticed without knowing what I was. A shape in a routine she had absorbed without thinking. I find that beautiful, honestly, to become part of something without being invited. That is a kind of intimacy very few people achieve.
When did you last see her?
April, late April. She had the umbrella. It wasn't raining.
3 days off.
Just 3 days off.
If I had been more careful with the second week of March.
3 days off.
I keep thinking about what I missed.
3 days.
3 days.
She had the umbrella.
It wasn't raining.
That was new. That was new.
I've been thinking about precision since we spoke about the 3 days. About the variables I missed, the things I didn't weigh. She moved the umbrella inward and I marked that in red ink. That was the only entry marked in red. I had to think.
What did the red mean to you?
It meant she knew enough to change her shape inside the space. It meant the observation had become a factor in her days. I found that interesting. Not everyone can sense they're being known. Marin was perceptive. That's a quality I deeply value on its own.
And after April, did you stop?
Stop is a strange word for something that was never quite a habit. I transitioned, that's the better word, the way a season's fitted. Gradually into the next, you don't decide to stop having summer. You simply find one morning it is cold and you've moved on to other. I've been thinking about what I learned and what I'd do with more time. About the entries in the second book and why I use red lines. There's a quality of attention that most people never practice. The world is full of Marins and they move through it as if it's mapless. I had a system and the system was almost right. I had a method and the method was almost tight. 3 days between prediction and the truth of what was there. 3 days is a margin I have since reduced with care. She used to leave her office at the same time every night. 3rd floor, the window on the left, the one with the faulty light. You could tell when she was finishing because the desk lamp stayed on last, and the window caught the street light in a way the others passed.
Which office where?
The building on the corner where she worked until the move. I thought I mentioned that I might have mentioned that you lose track of what you've shared in here. It's comfortable in here. The way a routine makes a space feel safe, I find it here.
You haven't mentioned an office.
Well, 3rd floor, the light stayed on when others went to dark. I always appreciated that about her. She worked late, dedicated, sharp. I know you take the Fenwick route on Tuesdays when it's late. The umbrella is a good instinct. The rain comes after 8.
How do you know mine?
I had a system, and the system was almost right. I had a method, and the method was almost tight. There is a quality of care that most people never offer. I simply pay attention.
I simply
Pay attention. I want you to understand that I am not a frightening person. I have never once done anything that was not done with warmth. I counted and I noted and I learned the things worth learning, and I came 3 days short once, and I do not intend to again.
The red umbrella is still by her door. I checked last week. I don't know why she hasn't taken it. Maybe she's waiting for the right rain.
Maybe she's waiting for the right rain.
Some people only open when they have no other option.
I understand that.
I find that very beautiful.
I find that I have learned from it.
I know you take the Fenwick route. I know the light stays on.
I know you keep your sessions
running late on Tuesdays.
I know the margin I was working with before was 3 days.
I've been thinking about what I'd change.
I've been thinking about precision.
I've been thinking about the red umbrella and what it means when a person
stops putting something by the door.
I've been thinking that this time I would not. This has been a very helpful process. I feel like I understand myself quite clearly now.
I want to thank you for the time.
I know this is our last session before your
office moves to the building on